Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JohnJake Gaming on the mic here, coming at you guys with some updates of a particular college football game that, as of the recording of this video, we are about 1 year out from the release of EA College Football. And that being said, also the very first college football game in the last decade that was created by a AAA studio. So, we are definitely just maybe a little less than 365 days away from the dropping, witnessing history, for some of you that, weren't very old when NCAA 14 was first released. So, we're finally seeing some more details, and I will leave the original source down in the description so that you guys can go ahead and talk about it yourselves. But that being said, though, I'm just a messenger, so we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Smash that like button and subscribe button as well if you happen to be brand new. It helps a brother out. So we get some news for the first time about EA College Football, at least some more details starting to sprinkle in, and we got some good news, and we also have some, I guess what I would say, not as promising news. Now that being said, we are still a full year out, so a lot of things can still change between now and then. But the good news is that what I am hearing from my sources is that, the teams that were not in NCAA 14, they've been added into the FBS since NCAA 14 did originally drop. So teams like, say, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, we'll also see the teams that are getting ready to make that transition to the FBS, such as Jacksonville State, James Madison, Sam Houston State, teams like that. We'll be able to see them, start to make their way up, and they will be featured in the game. They are going to go ahead and participate. So if you're someone that, wanted to use those teams when the new NCAA game comes out, they will be featured and they will be participating. Now, I did talk about certain schools because, not everything is set in stone. So this is where things still get a little bit sticky. At this point, we do have the NIL deal that is officially in place by the NCAA. So it is now legal for athletes to capitalize off their name, image, and likeness. And that includes the video game landscape, and that's what EA Sports is planning on doing. They plan, the intent of this game is they are planning on, cutting the athletes a check for their name, image, and likeness to be represented in the new EA College Football game. So all of that sounds great, right? It sounds really nice. Should be a done deal. But that being said, it's still not guaranteed that all of the schools are going to participate in the new EA College Football game. And the biggest reason that is because the college licensing company, that group license, it is still not set in stone. It is still not finalized. And how that turns out between EA Sports and the college licensing company, it makes it easier than, going to each individual school and asking for their permission to use their branding in the game. If the college license company, CLC and EA Sports, are able to reach a deal to use all of these schools in the game, then that's gonna bode really well for us, in terms of not only having all of these schools in the game, but also having the most updated rosters, like you see, initially whenever a Madden game comes out, or from the community from what NCAA 14 has done, releasing rosters every year, albeit not right at the start of the season, but usually within like the first month or two. The most updated rosters is there that has everybody that's on the team for that season. However, if it does not, then that has really big implications. So, we're talking about possibly, having generic rosters, and not having the ability to go about editing those rosters. And that's for the base game. Who knows what the modders are going to be capable of, because we have seen really what modders have been able to do the last decade or so. That has improved, but brand new game, You never know what could happen. You just never know. And more importantly, Team Builder that was utilized for the last few NCAA games and what originally was planned on being introduced in the series, you know, that might not be available if this college licensing company agreement cannot be reached by the time that EA College Football is supposed to be released, which right now it's currently tracking for July of 2023. So that's what we're currently tracking. So that means possibly no created teams. And even if we can have created teams, then maybe not having the ability to share those share teams with each other, right? So that's a really big deal. You know, that collegiate licensing company agreement, like from a customization standpoint, that really means a lot. So that being said, you know, what do you guys think about this new information? You know, does this make you feel a little bit more optimistic about EA College Football, or are you a little bit pessimistic? Are you in more of a wait and see kind of approach to this game? You know, let me know down in the comments again. And also, once again, you know, if you guys really appreciate my analysis, you know, of EA College Football as well as other sports games such as Maximum Football and Access Football, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. As on top of it, I would really appreciate it. Not only do I occasionally do analysis of various football games, but I also have my original gaming series. You know, we're doing something with NCAA 06 right now, one of the greatest NCAA games ever to be produced. We're also doing something with the college football revamp in NCAA 14. You know, let me know, if any of that interests you, man. So with that, I'm gonna sign off. I will have that original source link down in the description, or possibly as a pinned comment as well. But with that, this is JohnJake Gaming on the mic, signing off for the time being. But I'm also hope y'all are out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.